She's alive! Oh my goodness! I'm a weak woman. Hi. Two and a half. Hey guys, right now I can celebrate life. She's alive! Oh my goodness! Hi you guys. I feel like that's probably what you're thinking because it's been a hot second since I've posted a video. But I know you understand because I have a newborn and it's newborn life. If you can hear it, I've got the rock and play going next to me. Oh my gosh, I'm using the rock and play and they were totally recalled. But I've got my little newborn and he's right next to me and I'm watching him, okay? So nobody leave nasty comments, okay? Let me show you. We're in my messy room. I've got... I should call it like my survival station right there. I'm not even gonna bother to make the bed because Jesus knows that I'm gonna be there breastfeeding in about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna leave it messy behind me. But I'm writing Thanksgiving cards because it's November 9th and I need to get these out and mailed with our newborn announcements. Can you see that? Oh, so cute. So cute. Y'all, I've been on top of things. I may not have been on top of YouTube videos, but I took the boys' pictures and ordered our Christmas cards on November 1st because Snapfish had 75% off their cards. So I got like 150 Christmas cards for 60 bucks. Got those in the mail a couple days ago. I need to address those and mail those off around Thanksgiving time. But I ordered these the other day from CVS Photo Print. They were printed in an hour for $1 each. Super proud of that. And I'm just going to mail them off with some Thanksgiving cards to like our closest family. But I'm feeling very accomplished despite, you know, being in newborn era. Today, for the first time, I went out and I drove to, we went and saw some friends that live like 5 minutes away. We just went over there for like an hour and a half. I needed to get out of the house on my own and feel like I did something. So I'll insert a clip here of me doing that. Mommy got approved to drive yesterday, so first adventure with the boys. Can you guys say yay, Mommy? We're gonna drive 5 minutes over to a friend's house and say hi to them. I finished those just as little man was waking up, or I guess big man. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. What's that? Is that your baby? Is that baby Sutton? Is that you? So little man here has been waking up in kind of a bad mood lately, and we've been trying to figure out tricks and tips and tricks. Tricks. Oh, I need another nap. We've been trying to figure out ways to keep him happy because he just will wake up screaming and not stop. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But basically, I want to take you guys along and show you like an afternoon. I've got nothing planned, but you know, my son is 2 weeks old, and you know, it's just mass chaos. There's no like routine, so I can't really show you like my afternoon routine or really a day in the life because there's not really a life going on here. It's just survival mode. But nonetheless, when I was getting ready to have my second kid, I really wanted to find videos like this on YouTube just to prepare myself mentally, give myself a few survival tips or an idea of what it's going to be like. And so that's my attempt on what I wanted to do with this video, is just kind of show you a realistic take on what it looks like when you're in survival mode and you've just welcomed home a newborn. And you have a toddler. Wynn here is 18 months old. And these are Mama's. Can you put it back? Do you want a cracker? Okay, let's go get some crackers. Here you go. Speaking of tantrums, we haven't had, I don't know, I wouldn't say that there's necessarily been a huge increase with welcoming number 2 in tantrums, but we had a huge increase. He's just going through a phase where he's throwing a lot of tantrums. He's having a really hard time communicating with us what he wants, and then he gets frustrated. So I feel like we're hitting, in some ways, terrible 2s like a little early. I don't know. Tell me if you had like a weird tantrumy phase around the 18-month mark, because I would find that very interesting. Ooh, not even in focus. Come on, Faith. Sorry, I'm just checking on him. So basically, Sut sleeps all day, eats all day. He's just taking a lot of naps all day long, the newborn lifestyle. Wynn really loves to go outside, so I was thinking I would take him outside once we get all bundled up and warm because it's cold outside. Make myself some hot apple cider, take that outside with me, and then hopefully we can get this tantrum over with. Again, this isn't like anything fancy. I'm not gonna go get my nails done and stop by Target. This is realistic, real life, real person to real person, don't even have a lot of makeup on, survival with a tantrum in the background kind of day in the life. So hopefully this is entertaining maybe, but really just helpful and just a realistic view on life. So I'm gonna get us bundled up and warm and we're gonna go outside. Okay, you guys want to peek into the realistic life of a toddler and a newborn? It's been like 15-20 minutes. The tantrum is still going on. I just wrapped myself up to wear Sut outside, picked him up, and he's got a really bad diaper leak. Meanwhile, I've got a toddler waiting by the front door screaming. Let me show you the leak. He's got a cloth on right now, a cloth diaper, and so it's just leaked. Oh. Just one thing at a time. You just take it a thing at a time. Well, dealing with the leakage and changing the diaper. Woke him up. So now we're feeding. Momentary lapse in tantrum. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm just waiting for him to ask why we haven't headed out the door yet. But little bro needs to feed, so that's what we're doing. It's a low. That's okay. It's one of those moments. He's coming. Joe was at the gym and he just came home and saved the day because of the diaper explosion. And so I was on the couch feeding Sut when Wynn was tantruming and Joe walked through the door and I was like, take him outside. That is how I survive, is having a pastor husband who can come home throughout the day. I don't know how military wives do it. Like 4 kids and they've got morning sickness and their husband is gonna be gone for the next like 9 months. Can't do that. I'm a weak woman. Oh, I'm back inside. I left the boys outside. We've been living off of freezer meals because I made a bunch and I made some videos about it. That's old news. Anyway, but we're about out of all the ones that we want to eat. Slash, I want to save a good amount of them for like rainy days or hard days. So, do you plan for hard days? I think I do. I don't know. But I'm going to make some, I don't know, I started this new thing where I'll just put a bunch of chicken in a crock pot and make just like buttery pulled chicken. I got the idea from Cook Once, Eat All Week or whatever that book is. Anyway, so I'm going to add some teriyaki sauce to that, warm it up, or some of it, warm it up and do like stir fry veggies. So that will be super easy meal once I get the rice in or on the stove.
He wanted to come inside.
Does everybody else's kids do this?
Yeah.
Why do you just do this random midday brush your teeth kind of thing? Can you explain yourself? You're just like eating your toothpaste? Does anybody else's kids do this where they just want to have a random midday brush your teeth session?
No, done.
You're done with it? Okay. Oh, no, you're not done?
Done.
You're so cute. All done. One thing I've definitely noticed as an increase since babysit has arrived is a lot more laundry. Like a lot more laundry. Probably like a load of baby clothes a day, and then I'm doing my cloth diapers every other day. So I washed them today. It's cold outside, so I can't line dry them. It's gonna take them longer to dry, so they'll dry all day tomorrow, and then I'll wash them again the next day. You know, like it's just. And then yeah, like a load of baby clothes every single day, just because I don't like leaving stinky. I guess if I wanted to, I could leave stinky laundry sitting out. But once I have like a certain amount, I'm just like, let's wash it. Also, I have like the same like 4 sleeper dresses that I've been using. I ordered some more. And just whip them up, change the diaper, whip them back down. That has been, I just don't have the time to do all the little leg buttons or even a zipper. I like just need the simplest. So if I only have 4 of them, he goes through basically all 4 of them a day or every other day at least. So laundry has been a big increase. Let me fold and talk. So laundry has been a big increase. Less sleep, as you guys can imagine, but he's doing good. He's on like 2-hour segments. So through the night, depending on when we go to bed and when we wake up, typically he wakes up 3, 4, maybe 5 times, but it's really not super bad. It's not like every hour on the hour or anything like that, like some horrific horror stories I've heard. And then I had my post-op appointment yesterday, and this C-section has been significantly easier than the last one. I don't know how much of it is because I wasn't in labor, and then also how much of it was impacted by my infection, but either way, it's just a lot easier. Like, you've seen me lift my son and like do hard things. That I've only started in the last like 24 hours, but still, with my first son, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this, and I was in like horrific pain at this point, trying to just nurse him. So many things are easier this time around. It's been incredible, and I'm so thankful to the Lord for that. If you don't know, my C-section was infected last time around, and so I was just like living in horrible pain. I thought it was just like, I thought that's what everybody went through with the C-section. And like, don't get me wrong, like C-sections are really painful, and it's really hard healing process and stuff like that, but mine was really bad, too bad. And so I don't know, maybe if your pain is just intolerable after your C-section, maybe it's worth looking into, because I was just like writhing in pain the first time around, and I have been writhing in pain at points, especially in the hospital. This time around, after the first 3 to 5 days, I didn't really have any point where I was writhing in pain and needing to take those strong pain pills. After that point, it was like, I'm good. I think like once or twice I took Motrin after that 5-day mark, maybe, but that's it. Praise the Lord for that. He is faithful, because I really needed it to be easier this time around. Oop, my rice is about to boil over. Ooh, breast pads are another thing that I had to like, I bought a big 10-pair pack, and I go through them in like 2 days. Seth is eating really well, gaining a lot of weight, and I'm producing really well, which is great. I've lost like half of my baby weight already because he's eating so good and I'm producing so good. So praise the Lord for that as well. Who knows, the last like 14 pounds might be hard, but the first 16. What are you doing? Yeah, it's hot. All right, that's all I'm gonna show for our afternoon, because it's dinner time now. So I think it's the evening. I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys so much. And I hope this was as realistic as it gets, because that's what I was aiming for. Very realistic, very humble. Newborn and toddler, 2 under 2 life. Okay, bye guys.